Good morning. Welcome back to Dower House Farms. Day 2 of vlogmas. This was stock check. How you going, Galty? Yeah, we're going away, taking horses away for school races today. So here they start. Try and get some of the feeding done. Fong will feed away then. We'll ride out a couple lots as well before we go. So busy. And we must do vlogmas, and today I'm going to do it on the tm. Morning, lad. Feeding the horses for Dad. So this fella and Tom up there in the end are going away for schooling races today. So it's actually on a race course, Tipperary race course, and it's like a simulated race, but there's no betting or the jockeys aren't weighed or anything like that. But it's just to give them practice for when their day of destiny comes. Usually, horses are starting to get fit. They start to go after grub. This fella's supposed to be running tomorrow. So, in the point, hopefully our first run of the year. We'll see, we haven't fully decided yet. I'm going to give him another school now this morning. Lad, you should be eating your brekkie. He'll eat it now. Light. He doesn't ever really eat that until after he's finished riding out. Oh, he's able there now. He'll eat a small bit and he'll finish it off when he's finished after his exercise. And the boys are relaxing. These weanlings haven't got the hang of it yet. What's wrong with you, lads? You've loads of grub. So, vlogmas day 2, tm140. Dad bought it, I think in 06, a year old. She's 140 horsepower, as the name suggests. She's about 12,000 hours up, I think. Her main job now is on the feeder and harrowing the gallop. There was a weigh for weight block came on it, but we took it off it and actually put it onto the 8560, and it went on the 8560. We should probably have changed it back. She's range command 1 to 6 ABC, manual spools as they all had in that age. Dad used to do the spraying with it for a long time. I'd say last year was the first year it didn't do all the spraying. And the T7 will be doing the spraying from now on. So yeah, it's grand. Sure, it still works. It's still nearly the busiest tractor on the farm. It gave a bit of trouble there with the fuel pump last year, and it was going to the garage again now. It's still giving a little bit of, it's slow about starting and things, so we'll send her off there now. I'll drop off we can put the T7 on the feeder for a week or so. So yeah, it's a great tractor. Never gave any hassle until last year. Well, I had that trouble with the fuel pump, so yeah, shouldn't a whole pile more to say about it. She probably will be for sale, I'd imagine 2 years time maybe. We'll probably trade her in for something. So it's Fong's favourite tractor as well, so it's the tractor he likes driving, so that's handy because I don't really like driving it. So we're up to 4 mixes nowadays because we can't do all the whaling with all the whalings in now. We can't, it won't fit in one mix, so that's a bit of a dose. But I don't know, look, what can we do? It'll only be, the bulls will probably be gone in 2-3 weeks time, and so the cows will be gone to the new year, so it'll be handier then. Well, there is more cows coming, alright, so just here in Tipperary, the schooling races. Tom is loving life. So there's another fella, another 4-year-old, he's gone out in the first schooling race now. Tom will be going the second one. As is usually the case with our house farms. They're both going out in the same one now. James Ian is going to give Tom a ride. It's the practice hurdle now. This could be fairly hairy. You could have anything here. Oh, you boy. Come on, Jesus, they're fairly green. Oh. Where are they? So I'm just here in Boolta having a look at the track ahead of tomorrow's point to point. We have a runner, our first runner of the year. So I just said I'd come out and see what it's like. Sorry now, one sec. The day's rough now, be a bit of an understatement. But it's a lovely runner. We'll be hoping for a big run from our leg tomorrow, so I just wanted to go out and have a look at the ground, make sure everything as was. And in fairness, they gave it as yielding soft. That's exactly what it is. Stop. Oh my god. I can safely say it's wet. The ground is lovely. Any of you who aren't familiar with East Cork or horses in general, Boolta is probably the main schooling track in the south of Ireland, and has been for a long time now, as long as I can remember. Since I was young, I used to be coming up here. Dad used to be schooling horses, and they hold 2 points a year. So it's owned by the Mulcahys. It's ran by Ger and Matt. So a brilliant local family business, and we've had a good bit of luck here. We've had, I'd say, 4 or 5 winners here. So even though this is where my riding career finished, I'm just in the car park here now, looking down at the third last. I fell there and broke vertebrae for the second time, and that was game that lights out. But I rode a lot of winners here now as well, and I actually won the race before the race I fell in, which was my last ride. I won that one. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow now. Hopefully he runs well. 5-year-old boy Mahler, grand bit of a horse. Probably a horse with a middle distance future on the track. See how he goes tomorrow. Look, we do as much as we can with him at home. We try to have him fairly ready for the day's racing, so they enjoy it, and to learn from it and to have a good education and a good start to their career, they need to be really fit and they need to jump really well. So yeah, look, we'll hope for the best and see how it goes. And like, look, you can have all your homework done really well, and something can happen. They can get bumped, or they can go down to the first, they can get bumped, and that can just, your race can be gone. They can lose their confidence jumping the first race, or they're animals, they could have an off day. Or so my point is, like, we like this fella running tomorrow. He does everything easy at home, but you don't know until you take him racing. They'll make complete and utter fools of you. The ones that you think are absolute weapons at home can go and run average, and the ones, sometimes you have an old horse there that just plods away and you wouldn't notice him. We had a horse last year, a horse called Camberwell, and all autumn. He was grand, nothing to write home about him. But when we started working him, I rode him in a bit of work myself one day, and all the lads were always saying, God, he's a lovely horse, lovely horse. Boy Mahler again, real genuine horse. And I rode him one day in a bit of work, and everything around me started to get tired. And I'm 6'1", like I'm 14 stone, I'm not exactly light. Everything started to get tired, and this fella just kept galloping and galloping and galloping. And he actually got beat first time out. He only finished 5th. Now he was only beaten by a fairly small margin, but we were happy. But like, we couldn't see him beat first time out, and he went and won a bumper first time out last Sunday for his new owners. They bought him on my recommendation, so when that works, it's really good. So look, my point is, you can really fancy one and they could win by half the track, or they could disappoint you. And the same, you mightn't fancy them at all and they can go and win by half the track, or they can disappoint you. So you don't really know once you have your homework done at home, and I think we have. So it's just about a bit of luck now tomorrow. Just that himself and the jockey have a good spin around, and she'll leave it to God then after that, either good enough or they're not. So it's a great old game to be involved in, and hopefully it comes up. Back in the yard there now. I'm going to get the it's cattle bedded down now this evening. Save me a job tomorrow. That'll be a busy morning, try and get all the jobs done before we go racing. We'll get them out now and get the net off them with the shear grab. And go out then with the straw blower.